Ash Hawkins and Mr. Bread Show. Ash Hawkins Mr. Bread Show. Real Wisdom Radio.
Summer dreaming, can we take it way back to late night conversations over Mary Jane and 8 tracks? My mama probably cursed me if she ever heard me say that, but she would never hit me and it killed me just to say that. I'm honest, the pretty prima donna, the one with fancy nails and the hair by Shakana. I swear to God she fine as what you gon' do with that? Cause I lose my last of that soon as she find hers by dub. It take a bland taste to water the mouth, the soaking sheets and broken streets when they come run in your house. And I got do what you hold through these racks, and I got dogs to them all if you get bold with these cats. I'm playing, these are the innocent thugs, thoughts of forevers. The pretty hits of Diddy with the strap under the sweaters. And what type of a loner like the smoking rap that thug? Excuse me for confusing you with my forever young. I had a girl, then I left her in the text. She asked me what your feelings, said I left it in the sex. Was bad with matching notes, that's why I left her with the next. The luxury of lust has got me wanting loving less. Can we rewind back to the happy family living? Ain't seen my big brother in a couple Thanksgivings, cause he was locked up for a nickel, so the dimes that fit my time half has heard me in the corner crying, whispering. It take a bland taste to water the mouth, the soaking sheets and broken streets when they come run to your house. And I got do what you hold through these racks, and I got dogs to them all if you get bold with these cats. I'm playing, these are the innocent thugs, thoughts of forevers. The pretty hits a Diddy with the strap under the sweaters. And what type of a loner like the smoker rap the thug? Excuse me for confusing you with my forever young.
Hell no, y'all done fucked up now. I'm in this shit like a it was in your mama's mouth. I rock Omega, you ain't heard of me? I deserve to be somewhere within the company of no comparing me. The best in the West, I tell you I'm the truth. Down south, the moon shining at 100 proof. Out in the east, I'm filling up the belly of the beast. But up north, they know I'm cold enough to freeze the sea. You believe in God, with me too, now believe in me. I believe in Jesus, but no, I don't need no Jesus peace. I got peace of mind, and it's 9 milli. Also, there's 380. I'm reppin' Lincoln City, and this is my house. The Rockets in the building. I got a box of tissue for you, niggas catching feelings. Drake once said it's like all of y'all is his children. Notice how I say y'all, cause styles, I ain't never steal them. I'm an original, and kinda like that sundial. I cast a shadow when it's your time for downfall. I'm in the middle of the fan when this shit hits. I'm about to build a city at the rate I make them bitch bricks. Get down. Ugly people, shut up. Turn up if you gon' turn up. Now burn one and drink up. What's up? Baby, come on. Baby, baby, come on. Baby, baby, come on. Get down. Ugly people, shut up. Turn up if you gon' turn up. Now burn one and drink up. What's up? Baby, come on. Baby, baby, come on. Baby, baby, come on. A part of me believes it ain't nobody hard as me. In reality, my flow is heartfelt like clogged arteries. When they get in my face, I'm like, back up kid to bother me. I'm a tough act to follow, IG or Twitter to follow me. I hate a hothead, frontin' like you some hot name. Bandwagon jumping, nothing frontin' like you not a lame. I'm so stunning while I'm stunting, no it's not the same. Chemical imbalance lines to go through your brain. My flow is A1, your flow is recon. They out there fiending for more, but you ain't the reason. The beast within is about to commit treason. I love it when they throw salt, I'm never out of season. I say that Rakim's back, but he probably get me, cause that dude ain't dead and he's still filthy. But I ain't no joke. I'm that one-hitter quitter tote. Iron Mike on the mic before biting ears are going broke. Forget Facebook, set it up with me if you wanna poke. Equally yoked women, my intention is still to thought provoke. You're now rocking with the pristine. That's something like the original yellow bottle of Listerine. Get down. Ugly people, shut up. Turn up if you gon' turn up. Now burn one and drink up. What's up? Baby, come on. Baby, baby, come on. Baby, baby, come on. Get down. Ugly Ugly people, shut up. Turn up if you gon' turn up. Now burn one and drink up. What's up? Baby, come on, baby, baby, come on, baby, baby, come on. Oh, get down. Ugly people, shut up. Turn up if you gon' turn up. Now burn one and drink up. What's up? Baby, come on, baby, baby, come on, baby, baby, come on. Oh, get down. Ugly people, shut up.
Ash Hawkins and Mr. Brett Show. We are back. It's Sunday. You know what I mean? The Sunday last week of February. Thank God, because the weather been crazy out here in New York. I'm not saying it was bad like other years, but the fact is, it get a cold spell. It got a cold spell this year, and I don't like cold like that. But I'm a New Yorker through and through, and I'm just happy that spring is almost here. That's all. Nothing wrong with that. But anyway, we are back in the building. Ash Hawkins Mr. Brett Show on Real Vision Radio, the Real Independent Media Group. What you just heard was two artists from South Block Jones Entertainment. One was called I Met Ricky, who got an album coming out soon, and the other artist is Rock Omega. Last night we had another South Block General Entertainment scripted artist named O-Dot, who we gonna play soon. We played him last night. He was on the air. Shout outs to him. South Block General Entertainment is doing their thing, and there's a lot of things coming from them, man. That's definitely gonna have your ears this year in 2016. So, with that being said, I would like to get to my topic/rant. And it's about what happened here in New York City, not that far away from us. I don't want to give too much information, but it's happened here in Brooklyn. It was about a cop, American cop of Asian descent, who basically shot and killed a black American, was supposed to be by accident. The story is that the cop was in the hallway, not in the hallway, but in the hallway, and a black man and his girlfriend was basically going down the stairs because the elevator wasn't working. And as he was going down the stairs, this cop decided to try to barge in the door with a gun in his hand, and the gun went off. The bullet ricocheted against the wall and hit the man in the chest, and it killed him. Now, this cop was convicted, and he was found guilty on manslaughter charges here in New York City, and he served 15 years in prison. Now, everybody, the doctors, coroners, and everything said it was an accident. So I give it to them on that if they tell the truth. But what happened was that you had a lot of people in the so-called Asian community who basically came out and protest against this because of the fact that they thought it was unfair that something that was supposed to have been an accident, all of a sudden now he's getting convicted for some manslaughter charges for an accident when you have, they basically said had white men who were cops who basically get off for killing black people. And this is why they protesting all over the country. I'm going to give my 2 cents in this. First of all, let's get something clear here. Why did this, let's just understand it. Why did this cop automatically assume that the black man going down the steps was some kind of thug? You see, that's the thing. That's the mentality right there you got to ask first. Forget about the fact that he basically shot by accident. The bottom line is why he had to pull out. He had to pull out his gun and basically hold his gun on his hand, waiting for somebody to go down the stairs. So this is how you feel. This is how you think all black people act? Is all black men are thugs now? That you had to have your gun out That's the thing that bugged me out. Like, why you had to have your gun out? You in the hallway, and you have your gun out when nobody's doing anything. That's the problem right there. Carelessness. It's like you automatically assume that whoever going down the stairs in them projects are criminals. That's the problem right there. That's what I have a problem with this cop, is that this cop thought it was cool for him to go to have his gun in his hand like he about to do a raid. Why? So that's why sometimes it's hard for me to have sympathy for this cop who said that it was accidentally he killed this guy. Because my thing is, why you had your gun out in the first place? Were you doing a sting operation? What were you doing? Why you folks so comfortable that, oh yeah, well, this is a black neighborhood, so therefore I have to have my gun out at all times, ready to shoot? You understand? That's not good. But the thing that really bothers me the most is that you got these people in the Asian community all of a sudden coming out. And I'm going to say this, and I don't care if some people get mad. I'm not saying all people of Asian descent do this. So don't get it twisted. But it's funny how they come out and also they want to talk about white supremacy, how it's unfair that this man who's of Asian descent all of a sudden get locked up when white men who do the same thing, who are cops, don't get treated like this, don't get even convicted. And I'm saying to myself, you're finally realizing this shit? But the thing that really bothers me about them is that, and I don't care if you think it's hate speech, it's not hate speech. But let's keep it real here. Some people in the Asian community contribute to white supremacy. Why I say that? Because when they started coming over here, some of the immigrants from the East Asian countries, it seemed like their goal was to become American. Why I say that? Because as soon as they came over here, what they started doing? They started building Chinatowns and Koreatowns. How can a black person in America can live in a place like Chinatown if they don't even know if they're even welcome in that community? It's called Chinatown. To me, what's the difference between that and whites only? It's no different to me. I'm sorry, it's no difference to me. So that's what I mean by they contribute to white supremacy. Because the fact is that while black people was trying to be treated as equal in this country and trying their best not to be segregated in this country, where they can't drink in certain water fountains, or they can't go to certain bathrooms, or they can't eat in certain restaurants, here you got some people of the Asian community building communities that basically said strictly for them. And I know some black people might say, well, that's good. That's what they're supposed to do. Yeah? Then that's the case. They can't get mad about white supremacy. Because you co-signing white supremacy when you do that. When you decided to make your own communities and leave everybody out because you are a certain group of people that came from another country, and you decided to come over here and basically alienate yourself from other groups of people because you think that you are a certain group of people that have their own culture and everything, and you start Chinatowns and Koreatowns, then you contribute to white supremacy. You contribute to racism. You contribute to that shit. If you think as a black American, you think you can go to Chinatown and be able to live there? If you think you can, I want to see this. Because I live in New York City and they got Chinatowns, and I hardly see no black people in Chinatowns. I don't see no black people living in Chinatown. That's what I mean about they contribute to a separatist white supremacy. And what I mean by that is that I'm not saying they're trying to be white. I'm just saying that the way the white supremacy work is that they want everybody to be separated, and they want to make sure that they stay on top.